Welcome to the Malana classes. See students, see the question number 22. So what is the question number 22 is, if the P, Q and R terms of a GP are A, B, C, P term is A, Q term is B and R term is C respectively. They are already given in the question. So prove that. What is the question they are asking? We have to prove that A power Q minus R, B power R minus P and C power P minus Q is equal to 1. This is you have to prove that. So for this one, what I will take that, see the solution here. So let first I will take that one. Let already you are given the question small a and small r. So that's why I will take that. Let capital A be the first term, capital A be the first term and capital R be the common ratio of the GP. Generally we will take small a and small r, but here I am taking that capital A and capital R. Why? Because already small a and small r is given in the question, so that's why without confusion. So I am taking that capital A and capital R. So here what they are given that, so already know the formula an. What is an? An is equal to a into r power n minus 1. So here what you will get that, so in this question you will get that an meaning is nothing but capital A into capital R power n minus 1. So why? Because here the first term is A and the common ratio is R. So here the first one, what is the first one? Given what they are given that AP is equal to, and that is the pth term, is equal to A. So what is the pth term? So that is nothing but A into R power P minus 1, that is equal to A. So that is equation number 1. Similarly, you can take qth term. What is the qth term is given. So that meaning is here AQ is equal, what is the qth term is B. So that meaning is AQ is nothing but A into R power Q minus 1. So that is equal to B. So to take this is the equation number 2. And already they are given one more condition. What is that one? Given rth term is nothing but AR is equal to C. So what is AR? A into capital R power R minus 1, that is equal to C. So this is the equation number 2. Are students? A is equal to A into R power P minus 1. What is B? A into R power Q minus 1. What is the C? A into R power R minus 1. So in the question, what is the LHS? I will take that LHS here. What is the LHS? LHS is equal to, so in the LHS, A power Q minus R into B power R minus P into C power P minus Q. So in this step, what is the A value? You can take this value, that is A into R power P minus 1 whole power Q minus R. B, what is the B? B is nothing but A into R power Q minus 1 whole power R minus P. C, what is the C value? C value is nothing but A into R power R minus 1 power C power is nothing but P minus Q. See that question? A power Q minus R, B power R minus P, C power P minus Q. Just I am taken the details of values or so. Simplify here, it is, you can simplify that. So see that one, how to simplify that. A power Q minus R, that is equal to A power Q minus R into capital R power P minus 1 into Q minus R. AB whole power n is nothing but A power n into B power n. Yes or no? So A power Q minus R. Similarly, R power P minus 1 whole power Q minus 1 is nothing but r power p minus 1 into q minus r into. Next, see the second term. What is the second term? Here. See the second term is a power r minus p into r power q minus 1 into r minus p. Next, a power p minus q into r power r minus 1 into p minus q. So just I have simplified the terms. So that implies first add the powers of a. So a power, what is the power says here? Q minus r plus the power of a is r minus p plus what is the a power is p minus q. So x power m into x power n, it will become x power m plus n. So the bases are equal, you can add the powers. So here a power q minus r, a power r minus p, a power p minus q. So you can take it as a power q minus r plus r minus p plus p minus q. Similarly, you can take r powers also. What is the r powers are? P minus 1 into q minus r, p minus 1 into q minus r plus q minus 1 into r minus p plus r minus 1 into p minus q. So just take the powers. So what happens here? A power, so what is the terms are cancelled here? A, that is a q minus q will be cancelled. Minus p plus p will be cancelled. Minus r plus r will be cancelled. A power 0 into r power. Simplify the r powers. Multiply these two terms. Multiply with p here. Multiply with p. What happens? P into q. That is pq. P into minus r minus pr. Next, multiply with minus 1. Multiply with minus 1. Minus 1 into q is a minus q. Minus 1 into minus r, that is plus r. Plus. Similarly, multiply these two terms. So first multiply with q. What happens? That is qr minus q into p. Minus pq. Multiply with minus 1. Minus r. Minus of minus plus p. Similarly, multiply these two terms also. Multiply with r, that is pr minus qr minus p minus of minus plus q. So observe the r powers here. A power 0 is a 1 into. So cancel the powers of r. So what is that? Pq plus pq is there. Minus pq will be cancelled. Minus pr is here. Plus pr is here. Next, minus q is here, plus q is here, plus r minus r, qr plus qr minus qr, plus p minus p. So all the terms will be cancelled. So you will get that r power 0. So that is equal to 1 into 1. So the value is 1. That is the RHS. So therefore LHS is equal to RHS. See the question once again, students. So what they are giving that the p term is a and qth term is a b and rth term is a c. So what they are asking, you have to show that a power q minus r, b power r minus p, c power p minus q is equal to 1. So first you have to take the pth term. So what is that? I have taken that the first term is capital A and the common ratio is capital R. So automatically what happens? Pth term is nothing but a into r power p minus 1, that is equal to a. What is the qth term? A into r power q minus 1 is equal to b. So what is the rth term? A into r power r minus 1 is equal to c. So take the LHS first and replace the a values, a value, b value and c value in these values. So next apply the power a power q minus r into r power p minus 1 into q minus r, see that one, plus a power r minus p into r power q minus 1 into r minus p into a power p minus q into r power r minus 1 into p minus q. So here a power q minus r, a power r minus p, a power p minus q, the base are equal, just add the powers. Similarly for r also, base are equal, we can equate the r power, just we can add the powers of r. So all the terms of a will be cancelled, that is 0, a power 0 it will become 1, and also here you can add and multiply all the terms will be cancelled, it will become r power 0, that value is also 1. So the final value will become the 1. Therefore that is the RHS. Therefore LHS is equal to RHS. All are understood, students? So that is the question. So see the question number 23. So what is the question number 23 is here. See the question number 23. So what is the question number 23 is, if the first term and nth term of a geometric progression are a and b, first term is a and nth term is b, so respectively, and if p is the product of n terms, prove that p square is equal to ab whole power n. So how to prove this one here? So see students, so in the question already they are given that let R be the common ratio of geometric progression. Why? Because already first term is given. What they are given in the question? Given A be the first term, the next line B be the nth term of GB. That implies B is equal to AN. B is equal to, what is the AN? A into R power n minus 1. So that is the BN. R is the common ratio, A be the first term and B be the nth term of GB. That means B is equal to AN. What is the AN formula? AN is equal to A into R power n minus 1. So in the question, what they are given, one more condition is given. What is that? P is the product of n terms. Given P is the product of n terms. So what is that? P is equal to A into AR into AR square and so on, A into R power n minus 1. So what is the P? P is the product of n terms. So A, AR, AR square and so on. Nth term is A into R power n minus 1. They are given that P is the product. So that meaning is here. So that implies P is equal to A into and so on. How many terms are there? N terms. So automatically A power n into R power. So r square and so on r power n minus 1. The bases are equal, we can add the powers. So what is that? 1 plus r power is 1 plus 2 plus and so on plus n minus 1. So n minus 1. So I will calculate this value here. I will take this is the equation number 1. So why? Because I am calculating the power of r. So since 1 comma 2 comma 3 and so on n minus 1 are in AP, or in the geometry that is arithmetic progression, yes or no? 1 plus 1 is 2, 2 plus 1 is 3 and so on. That means common difference is same. So that means the sequence is arithmetic sequence. So here what I will take that one value here, a is equal to, so in this one the first term here a is a 1 and the common ratio is a d is equal to d. What is the d? D is equal to 1 and the a value is also 1 here. So you have to understand this one. Don't write that one because you already used the a value here. So here a value is 1 in this sequence. Okay. So what is the sum here? 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus and so on n minus 1. I have to calculate the sum of these terms. Yes or no? So that's why I am taking the sum here. So how many terms are here? n minus 1. Already know that in the AP, in the arithmetic progression, Sn, what is the formula? N by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So already know this formula. Yes or no? So that's why what I am taking here, that is n. But here n minus 1 terms are there. So in the place of n, you can replace n minus 1. N minus 1 by 2 into 2 into a value is 1 plus, in the place of n, we have to return n minus 1 minus 1 into d value is 1. See the steps? N by 2. N value is n minus 1. So here n by 2 into 2a, a value is 1 plus n minus 1 into d. So in the place of n, you have to take n minus 1. Why? Because it is not sum of n terms. Here, sum of n minus 1 terms only. So what happens here? So that is equal to n minus 1 by 2 into 2 plus n minus 2. See the value? N minus 1 minus 1 will become n minus 2. So what happens? Minus 2 plus 2 will be cancelled. It will become n into n minus 1 by 2. n into n minus 1 by 2. All are understood, students? So 1 plus 2 plus 3 and so on n minus 1. What is the value is? N into n minus 1 by 2. So here from equation 1, I will take that equation 1 here from 1. What is the equation 1 is? So from equation 1, P is equal to a power n into r power 1 plus 2 plus 3 and so on n minus 1 value is n into n minus 1 by 2. So I am taking that, explaining on both sides. What happens? P square is equal to a power n into r power n into n minus 1 by 2 whole square. So what happens? That implies P square is equal to a b whole power n is nothing but a power n into b power n. A power n whole square, it will become a power 2n into r power n into n minus 1 by 2 into 2. 2 will be cancelled, it will become n into n minus 1. So here P square you can written as a square into r power n minus 1 whole power n. Why? Because a power 2n and r power n into n minus 1. Both have the powers are n is there. I am taking the whole power n. Nothing will happen. So that implies P square is equal to this a square. I can return a into r power n minus 1 whole power n. This a square I am written a into a. So that implies P square is equal to a into this value will become the P. So this will become the since see that one It is not a equation 1 actually. So already we are using the equation 1. You can take this is the equation number 2, and this is also equation number 2 actually. This is the equation number 2. Why? Because you are already taken the equation number 1. We can take this is the equation number 2. From 2 you are calculated this one. So here a into r power n minus 1 value is from 1, b is equal to a into r power n minus 1. So b value is a into r power n minus 1. Just replace the value. Therefore p square is equal to ab whole power. See students, once again the question. So what is the question they are given that the first and the nth terms of a GP A and B respectively, if P is the product of n terms, prove that P square is equal to AB whole power n. So first I am taking that let R be the common ratio of the GP given A be the first term and B be the nth term of the GP. So B is equal to AN. Why? Because B is the nth term. AN is nothing but A into R power n minus 1. So in the question what they are given, P is the product of n terms. P is the product of n terms. So what is the product of that? What is the terms here in the GP? A, AR, AR square and so on. N term is A into R power n minus 1. So multiply the A and so on A. How many terms are there? N terms are there. If you can multiply these, you will get A power n. A into A is A square. A square into A is A cube and so on. You can take n terms, it will become the A power n. R power 1, R square, R cube and so on, R power n minus 1. The base are equal, you can add the powers. So that means 1 plus 2 plus and so on n minus. What is the sum is? So for that one I am taking the since 1, 2, 3 and so on n minus 1 or in AP. So for this question what we will calculate, first term is 1, common difference is 1. What is the sum of n terms formula in the AP? Sum of n terms formula is Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So that is here we are adding n minus 1 terms. So in the place of n you have to replace n minus 1 and a value is 1 and d value is 1. So n by 2 in the place of n you have to replace n minus 1. 2a plus n minus 1 into d. So n minus 1 by 2 into 2 plus n minus 2, that is the 2 will be cancelled, you will get the n. So 1 plus 2 plus 3 and so on. N minus 1 value is n into n minus 1 by 2. After getting this value, substitute in equation 2. So what is the equation number 3? So P is equal to a power n into r power n into n minus 1 by 2. So I am taking the squaring on both the sides. Squaring on both the sides, what happens? Squaring on both the sides. So this square is equal to an into r power n into n minus 1 by 2 whole square. So a power 2n into r power n into n minus 1 by 2 into 2. 2 will be cancelled. It will become n into n minus 1. So this the power of a also n and the power of r also it has a n. So you can take the power, both the terms have the power is n. So why? Because I am written like this. A square can be written as a into a. A into r power n minus 1 value will become the b from equation number 1. So it is a ab whole power n. Hence, what is the condition they are asking? That is true. See students, once again this question. Okay. See students, see some concept here. Relationship between arithmetic mean and the geometric mean. What is the relation between these arithmetic mean and geometric mean? So see that one here. What I will take that one? Let A be the arithmetic mean. I will take A as arithmetic mean and G be the geometric mean of two positive real numbers. Two positive real numbers A and B respectively. So what I am taking here, A be the arithmetic mean and G be the geometric mean of two positive real numbers A and B respectively. What is the meaning is arithmetic mean? Arithmetic mean is nothing but that implies A is equal to So A is the arithmetic mean of A comma B, meaning is A is equal to A plus B by 2. That is the formula. What is the arithmetic mean? A plus B by 2. And geometric mean G is equal. What is the geometric mean? Square root of AB. Square root of AB. So here, what I am taking that, consider A minus G is equal to A minus G. So what is that A minus G is here? A value is A plus B by 2 minus G value is nothing but square root of AB. So that is equal to A plus B minus 2 into root of AB whole by 2. Take the 2 LCM. A plus B minus 2 into root of AB by 2. So this value I can written in this form. See that carefully. Root A whole square. A I am written as root A whole square plus B you can written as root B whole square minus 2 into root AB, meaning is nothing but root A into root B whole by 2. So A plus B minus 2 into root of AB I am written in the form of A square plus B square minus 2AB. A minus B whole square formula is that A square plus B square minus 2AB is nothing but A minus B whole square. So in the place of A what we have? Root A. In the place of B what we have? Root B. So how can we written this numerator here? We can written as root A minus root B whole square by 2. Root A minus root B whole square by 2. So root A minus root B whole square. Whole square is compulsory positive value. Yes or no? Square of any real number it will become the positive only. Yes or no? So by 2 it is also positive. So this value is compulsory greater than or equal to 0. Yes or no? Root A minus root B whole square is a positive value. By 2 it is also positive. So automatically this term total term is a positive value. That means it is a greater than or equal to 0. Therefore what we can declare that A minus G is greater than or equal to 0. That implies A is greater than or equal to G. A is greater than or equal to G. What is the meaning is that? Therefore, arithmetic mean. Therefore, what is that one? We can declare that arithmetic mean is greater than or equal to geometric mean. Arithmetic mean is greater than or equal to geometric mean. All are understand, students? So see that one here. A is the arithmetic mean and G is the geometric mean of two positive real numbers I am taken between A and B. Then automatically A will become A plus B by 2. And G is nothing but square root of AB. So what is the relation between arithmetic mean and the geometric mean? So A minus G is equal to A minus G value. So take the 2 LCM first. A plus B minus 2 into root of AB by 2. So this A you can written as root A whole square. And this B you can written as root B whole square minus 2 into root A into root B. So it is nothing but root of root A minus root B whole square by 2. Root A minus root B whole square is a positive value. By 2 is also positive. Automatically it will become greater than or equal to 0. That meaning is, therefore, arithmetic mean minus geometric mean is greater than or equal to 0. Take this minus 0 to that side. A is greater than or equal to G is nothing but arithmetic mean is greater than or equal to geometric mean. That is the relation between arithmetic mean and the geometric mean. See the question number 24. So what is the question number 24 is? Show that the ratio of the sum of first n terms of a geometry progression to the sum of the terms of from n plus 1 to 2nth terms is 1 by r power n. So they are asking, they are given one sequence. So we have to take one GP geometry progression. So they are asking first n terms. So what is the meaning? You see here a1, a2, a3, a1 plus a2 plus a3 plus and so on. For example, I will take this is capital A. So what is the value? The sum of n terms by what is the ratio they are asking? B. What is the B is? They are asking a n plus 1 plus a n plus 2 plus and so on a to n. This is the question they are asking. What is the ratio? They are asking you how to show that this is 1 by r power n. See the question, students? The sum of first n terms a1 plus a2 plus and so on plus an by the sum of the terms from n plus 1 to 2n, that is an plus 1 plus an plus 2 plus and so on a to n, that is the n plus 1th term to 2n terms. The ratio you have to show that it is 1 by Rn. So you have to see this one, it is important. This is the, what is the first term? I will take a. So but in the b, what is the first term is? It is a into r power n. Yes sir? So why? Because what is the nth term? Nth term is nothing but a into r power n minus 1. A into r power n minus 1. What is the next term is? A into r power n. Are understand, students? So that is a into r power n minus 1. First term is a. Nth term is a into r power n minus 1. N plus 1th term is a into r power n. N plus 1th term is a into r power n. It is the first term in the next series. That is in the series beginning term is a n plus 1. That is you have to identify clearly. So that is what I will take that one here. See the solution here, what they are asking you. Let A be the first term. Let A be the first term and R be the common ratio of the geometric progression. So then what is the sum of n terms? So the sum of first n terms. Sum of first n terms. So sum of first n terms. Yes, that is we can take the terms as that is here, that is equal to already know the formula. What is that? A into 1 minus r power n by 1 minus r. The sum of first n terms is the formula is A into 1 minus r power n by 1 minus r. This is I will take, that is the equation number 1. Next we have to take the terms from n plus 1, the sum of the terms. Here we have to calculate first, that is a n plus 1th term. A n plus 1 is equal, what is the n plus 1th term is? N plus 1th term, that is the beginning from here. So n plus 1th term is a into r power n plus 1 minus 1. A into r power n minus 1. In the place of n you have n plus 1. So that is nothing but a into r power n. From the first n terms, first term is a. So that's why you are taking the a. But here, if you are adding the n plus 1th terms to 2n terms, what is the first term is? The first term is a n plus 1. What is the n plus 1? It is a into r power n. So that is you have to identify. So that's why what I am taking that the sum of the terms from the sum of the terms from n plus 1 to 2n term is equal to, what is the same formula? What is the formula is a into 1 minus r power n by 1 minus r. But what is the first term? First term is, this is the first term in that one. So that is what you will get, that a into r power n into 1 minus r power n by 1 minus r. Only one. Ratio is the same. R is the same. But the first term is changed. I am already given that. So the first term, from first term to nth term, first term is a. So if you are taken that n plus 1 to 2nth terms, so the first term is a n plus 1. So what is the a n plus 1? A n plus 1 is nothing but a into r power n. So that's why you are getting in the place of a, you will get a into r power n. So this is the equation number 2. So therefore, what is the question is they are asking? The ratio of these two, that is nothing but, therefore sum of first n terms first n terms by sum of the terms from n plus 1 to 2n. N plus 1 to 2n. What is that value? So already you are calculated. What is the sum of the first n terms is a into 1 minus r power n by 1 minus r whole by, what is this value you are already calculated? A into r power n into 1 minus r power n by 1 minus r. So 1 minus r will be cancelled. 1 minus r power n, 1 minus r power n will be cancelled. A will be cancelled. This value will become 1 by r power n. So see the question once again, students. So what they are asking to you, show that the ratio of the sum of first n terms and the sum of the terms from n plus 1 to 2n terms is this one. So the ratio is 1 by r power n. So already know the formula sum of first n terms, but you have to observe that what is the n plus 1th term, that is a n plus 1 comma a n plus 2 comma a n plus 3 comma and so on a 2n. This is the n plus 1th term to 2n terms. Are you understand that? So what is the first term here? This value is nothing but a into r power n. This value is nothing but a into r power n plus 1. This value is nothing but a into r power 2n minus 1. So from this we are adding these values. We are adding the sum of these. What is the first term? The first term is a into r power n. So that's why your return term is here. Are understand that the first term is a into r power n. So 1 minus r power n by 1 minus r. So after getting that, anyone have the doubt, you can return this value. So that is a into r power n into 1 minus r power n by 1 minus r. So take the ratio here. Take the ratio. So sum of first n terms by sum of the terms from n plus 1 to 2n. That is equal to, take the ratio and cancel all the terms. You will get 1 by r power n. All understand, students? See the question once again. See students. See the question number 25. If a, b, c and d are in GP, show that they are asking a square plus b square plus c square into b square plus c square plus d square is equal to ab plus bc plus cd whole square. So this is the condition you have to show that. So what they are given that a, b, c and d are in GP. So what is the meaning is that? So here I will take that one. See students, let a be the first term. So they are already given that. And R be the common ratio. R be the common ratio of GP. Then what happens here? See this one. If you are taking that B, what is the B? B is the second term. So in the geometry progression, how will you take the second term? So A multiply with R, you will get the second term. So that is nothing but AR. Next, comma C. What is the C? C is the third term. So what is the C? C is equal to A R square. And what is the D? D will become A R cube. That is the fourth term. A is the first term, B is the second term, C is the third term, and D is the fourth term. So this is the terms we are taken here. So next, what we are going to show that this LHS is equal to RHS. So that's why I will take the LHS here. What is the LHS is? LHS is equal to A square plus B square plus C square into B square plus C square plus D square. So what is the A? A value is the first one, that is A square is the same. What is the B? B is AR. B square will become A square R square plus C. What is the C? C is AR square. So C square, what is the C square value is? A square r power 4. Yes or no? C is equal to a r square. C square will become a square r power 4 into b. What is the b value is? B value is a r. So b square value is a square r square plus c. What is the c value? C is a r square. You can take the square. What happens? A square r power 4 plus d. What is the d value? A r cube whole square. So then what it will become? A square into r power 6. Understand that? D is equal to a r cube whole square. What is that? A square into r power 6. Understand that? So you have to take the value. A into r cube whole square is nothing but a square into r power 6. So in this one, what is the common terms? You can take it out. So you can take the a square common from the first one. So what is the remaining is 1 plus r square plus r power 4. And what is the term you can take the common here? A square r square. I am taking the common. So what is the remaining is 1 plus r square plus r power 4. So this is you can written as a square into a square. So that is a square whole square. Yes or no? And r square and 1 plus r square plus r power 4, 1 plus r square plus r power 4. It will become 1 plus r square plus r power 4 whole square. A square into a square. A power 4, just our convenience I am written a square whole square. R square. 1 plus r square plus r power 4 into 1 plus r square plus r power 4. That is a 1 plus r square plus r power 4 whole square. So this term have a square and this term is also have the square and this term is also have the square. So what we can take it as a square r into 1 plus r square plus r power 4 whole square. So take this is the equation number 1. So this term have the square and this term will also have the square and this term will also have the square. All the terms have the square. You can take the whole square. So this is the LHS value. Similarly, what I will take the RHS value also. What is the RHS is? I will take the RHS is here. What is that? AB plus BC plus CD whole square. So that is nothing but A value. What is the A value? A value is the first and B value is AR plus B value is AR. C value is AR square plus C is a r square. D value is AR cube. So you can take the whole square here. So that implies, just simplify the value. What you will get that a square into r plus a square into r cube plus a square into r power 5 whole square. So that is, so what is the term you can take it out common here? All the terms have the a square common and also all the terms have the r is also common. So what is that one is 1 plus r square plus r power 4 whole square. So take this is the equation number. So a square r I have taken the common. So what will become 1 plus r square plus r power 4. So see the equation 1. What is that? A square into r 1 plus r square plus r power 4 whole square. That is also same. So from 1 and 2 what we can declare that? From 1 and 2 LHS is equal to RHS. That is, so what is the value is a square plus b square plus c square into b square plus c square plus d square is equal to ab plus bc plus cd whole square. See the question, students. So what they are given and what we have proved here. So 4 terms are given in GP. So I am taking the first term is A and R be the common ratio of the GP. Then automatically, if A be the first term, automatically B is the second term AR, and C be the third term AR square, and D be the fourth term AR cube. So I am taking the LHS. A square is A square and B square value is A square R square, and C square value is, take the square, A square R power 4 into B square, A square R square, C square value is A square into R power 4, D square value is A into R cube whole square, A square R cube whole square meaning is R power 6. So that is the R power 6. So take the commons. What is the terms you can take? Take the first term common here. A square you can take the common. It will become 1 plus R square plus R power 4. Take the A square R square is the first term. Take the common. It will become 1 plus R square plus R power 4. A square into A square will become A square whole square into R square into 1 plus R square plus R power 4 whole square. So every term have the square, you can written as A square into R into 1 plus R square plus R power 4 whole square. Take that is the equation number 1. So next take the RHS. What is the RHS is AB plus BC plus CD whole square. So here A value, B value, just replace the values and multiply, you will get this value, and take the first term is the common, A square into R, take it out. So it will become 1 plus R square plus R power 4. So from the equation 1 and equation 2 both are same. So we can declare that LHS is equal to RHS. Then we can declare that what they are asking the question. See students, once again this question. We will continue in the next class.